everybody, and welcome to the channel. And you're probably thinking, Rhonda, your lighting is poo. You know what? Let me explain. First, welcome to the beauty channel, where this will not be a beautiful video. So if you guys have been with me for a hot minute, y'all know that I feed the stray animals that people feel the need to dump off in my neighborhood. Yeah, it's real freaking annoying. I'm not really a judgy person, but I'm going to judge the heck out of you if you are that kind of person. Anyways, so there's a cat that I've been feeding for probably over a year now. I thought all the cats were feral. Long story long, National Cat Day 3 days ago. This cat, my youngest came home from work, and this cat was like letting my child love all over it. So I brought it food, la 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 la. Yesterday I caught it, I took it to the vet, had a whole vet visit for it, and it's currently, well, it's infested with fleas, so that's the first issue. So the doctor gave it everything it needed, and it's a boy, so I'm going to start calling him. And so the doctor said keep him in the garage, and I was like, okay. He had to stay kenneled for 3 hours. Kept him kenneled for 3 hours, then I let him out of the garage. The problem being, he is now hiding in the corner of my garage. He's safe. We have a camera out here and everything. He can't get into anything to harm himself, but he's scared. Why are you in the garage, Rhonda? Because I thought, since he was coming to my voice before, if I sat in the garage and he hears me, and I can also work because I gotta pay bills, I can knock out two stones with whatever the analogy is. I don't know. I want to cry because this cat was absolutely the sweetest little kitty witty, just like our first cat that we adopted from the streets. And then I took him to the vet and he got everything done to him, and now he is like not talking and he's hiding, and I want to cry over it. I know it sounds silly. I just love me my animals, okay? So we named him Bobby Boo Ween, but I've been calling him Buddy, and my youngest has been calling him Ween, Little Ween. So who knows which name will stick. But I thought, because my videos take long because I talk a lot, I thought I would just sit in my garage and do a little Sephora recommendations and wish list video for you guys. So that's perimenopause emotions kicking up right now too. And on the other side of me is my cat, and if you hear birds chirping, it's because I have cat TV going on for her, and then of course she can hear my voice. So I'm really feeling like I'm failing at this whole being a cat mom right now. So be nice to me, because I literally may start crying at any moment, you know, just like now. And now my nose is running. God, I hope I have a tissue in here. I in fact do not. So listen to the sniffles and do not judge me. Alright, so if you don't know, the Sephora VIB sale is going on, and it looks like we get, starting today, Halloween, until November 10th, we have 20% off, 30% off Sephora collections and everything. And it's going to be a first access to VIB Rouge. That's those of us who are ridiculous and have shopping problems, and we spend far too much money at Sephora. Anyways, that's not a bragging moment. It's a, I have issues, I'm well aware, so shut your pie hole. I'm not in the mood. I literally am falling apart as you guys see me. And on top of that, I have a child that is about to travel outside of the country alone, international, and so when I tell you my mama heart is aching right now, whew, goodness. Hey friends, so I'm inserting this clip before I get started. It's a Ramble Fest video, okay? I'm well aware, but as you see, mama's going through it. While I am talking about the products, I'm going to pop up a little QVC HSN moment where you guys can actually shop the products I am talking about, add them to your cart and everything, save your cart, check out, what have you, and then that way, if you want to watch this video and shop at the same time, you can. I feel like the lighting shift. Oh well, anyways, that is it. Let's go back to the video. So let's talk about what's in my cart, the wish list that I have, and the restocks that I do have. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Charlotte Tilbury, specifically shade 2. It is the airbrush finish refillable blurring setting powder. I am 47 years old, so my skin is maturing like a mother trucker, okay? I have serious issues, and there's no Botox in my face right now, and so the wrinkles are wrinkling like something fierce. It is what it is. I mean, it's probably a good thing that I don't have Botox in my face right now, because with all the crying and expressions that I'm doing, I just don't want to waste that kind of money. I have a little restockaroonie on this particular powder. My skin is really particular about what it likes as far as powder. Are you guys ready for this? It's Extra Ascend. Under my eyes, the only powder that is working and that has been working is the Gerard Cosmetics Lavender Setting Powder under my eyes. And only on my pore area, the One Size Beauty translucent powder, and then all over my face. Come here, baby. I really feel like him just hearing my voice, he'll be like, oh yeah, that's the sweet lady who captured me and wants to do good for me. I don't know. I have food, I have a litter box, I have a brush, I'm ready to brush him, a blanket, a kennel, I have everything. And I'm like, come back out. Okay, sorry. And then when if I do any type of touch up throughout the day, I use the Charlotte Tilbury. So then this is something, God bless it. It's sold out. All right. I love, and I don't care what anybody says, I just love the Summer Fridays, the lip balm treatment. It's so good. I've got the dupes by MCO Beauty. All right. The MCO Beauty is more of like a peptide situation, and at the end of the day, it works temporarily, but it doesn't moisturize my lips like the Summer Fridays. When I travel, I always keep a Summer Fridays in my purse, in my bag. When I'm out and about, I keep one in my car. I love the Summer Fridays, the Butter Balm Treatment Hydration Nourishing Shine. Specifically, I wanted to get the birthday cake one. That one is my favorite because I am a sweet tooth junkie at heart, but I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I can only sniff things that probably taste delicious. I really keep praying, guys, that he will come out and hear my voice. I sat in here for almost 2 hours last night. I'm exhausted. Just talking and listening to, watching TikToks, trying to get him to come out. Listen, the ADHD is strong. The emotions are high. If you can't handle sitting through this video, I completely understand. But if you can, thank you, because obviously the funds go to feed the strays. So anyways, my favorite is birthday cake. Second coming in is the pink sugar. And honestly, surprisingly enough, the last scent that I like is sweet mint. And I didn't think I'd like it, but do you know why I enjoy that one? Because it reminds me of the Kissing Coolers from the 90s. Specifically, that mint one, the sweet mint that they had of the Kissing Coolers is amazing. Some of you guys are like, Rhonda, I know someone's going to say it. You're in the garage with the coat on. It must be too cold for the cat. You guys, it's 50 degrees. I am just a very cold person. So, just so we are clear, the cat's good. And I got the vet to okay that I should do this. Oh, shoot! I wanted this so bad. Gosh darn it to heck. Alright, so I have this in my cart and I wanted it so bad. It sold out. Hopefully it restocks because, you know, the Sephora sale goes on until the 10th. And so like first dibs comes to the rouge, and then after like a week or so, then the next, and whatever. Hopefully it restocks. The YSL Golden Oasis Face Palette. I do not need this. I just absolutely love YSL products. Like, they had sent me some PR in the past, and I am beyond grateful that they did. But at the same time, I'm like, gosh darn it, the heck. You guys made me bougier than I already was. So this comes with like three blushers and 3 highlighter radiant looking things, but I feel like YSL is more for mature skin. Could be completely wrong on that, but I feel like it is, to the point that it's going to be complementary, like even mixing with the blushers. I could be wrong. I don't know. I really wanted it. This is something that I was very much interested in. This is by HUDA Beauty, and here's the thing. I love HUDA Beauty's powders. All right, I do love her powders. However, when it comes to the pores that I deal with, I need a cushion for my booty. Oh, I'm sitting on a cement step. My tailbone is digging right on in. But one thing I noticed when it comes to her loose powders, in my like pore area, largest pore area. I noticed that it doesn't keep the coverage of my pores as well as the one size. So I don't need it, but I am curious about this one. I'd love to see y'all's feedback on this. Specifically the Cherry Peach, Cherry Blossom Cake Sheer Soft Pink Powder, and the other side is Peach Pie and Light Peach. It's okay, honey, mommy's right here. It's alright. It's okay. I'll be in 1 second, okay? I'm laying right there. I'm really curious about that particular powder. Honestly, I probably won't get it, but I am kind of curious about it. Like, would it work better than like using the cherry? I don't know. I just saw it and thought maybe. The Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar by KAYALI. I am obsessed with KAYALI perfumes. I know I have even more in my cart currently. Now I will say I just recently picked up the Okcha Lemon Cake perfume. It was like under $30 from TikTok Shop, and I love it. It is like a lemon cake, vanilla, yummy goodness. I will try and link it for you guys down below. I freaking love it. It with a hint of a citrus twist to it. It's definitely a gourmand, and I love the way it smells. It's nice and clean, and it reminds me of the strawberry shortcake dolls that we had in the 90s that you squeeze their belly and it like poofed in your face. And I think there was like a lemon one, and I love it. That's the smell of the lemon cake Okcha perfume throws me back to that. Next in my cart, oh my god, the things are just selling out so fast. Stop it. This one is the Fenty by Rihanna, her lavender pressed powder. Kind of curious about this because fun fact about me, I love a lavender powder. Some people love pink under their eyes. I love lavender under my eyes, especially if it doesn't dry out my under eyes. So that's why I love the Jar Cosmetics one. So the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Bright Fix Instant Brightening and Setting Powder. It comes in like 6 different shades. And honey, mommy's coming in a second. Let me just finish this video. But I really love the way a lavender powder works underneath my eyes. Like, it really truly brightens, where I feel like the pink somehow oxidizes, which is very common with my skin. I do have a lot of concealers, foundations, and powders that definitely oxidize on my skin. Could look perfect when I put it on, and then like within an hour it shifts. Not even an hour. I mean, it can be in a matter of minutes. It starts oxidizing. It's wild. Anyways, curious about that one. I'm also curious about the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Once again, this comes in 3 different shades, and you know, I have started getting better about rotating some of my makeup. My eyeshadow palette is always my Unconditional palette. I love that palette from Ofra. Obviously, I created it, and it's my favorite. It's my go-to. Like, it has everything I'm looking for. You probably can't tell that I have it on my eyeballs today because I'm so wackadoodled out with the lighting. But with all of that to say, that is a guaranteed palette that always stays in my makeup bag. Now, this ambient lighting palette, there's 3 different ones to choose from, and this one breaks down. Like, you can dust it under your eyes, you can put one powder in your T-zone, one powder goes all over your face, and it's a blurring situation. And they had even said somewhere when I was looking at it, maybe it was in the video, yeah, the video kind of broke it down where to set from light, medium to darkest all over your face. And I'm like, do I need it? No. Do I want it? Hey, that's the point of a wish list, okay? Next, let's jump back over to KAYALI perfumes. In my head, this is gonna smell like Tom Ford's Cherry. Is that what it's called? I think. I can't recall. Tom Ford? It's a cherry one by Tom Ford. I'm drawing a blank because my head is all over the place. So this is Love Fest Burning Cherry 48 by KAYALI. I want this. And when it comes to KAYALI perfumes as a gift, I also have in my cart, my youngest absolutely loves the KAYALI Eden Juicy Apple. That is my kiddo's go-to, and they are already like, Mama, can you please, for Christmas, can you, restock me on that? So that's what I do with the 20% off, is do my restocks. I love KAYALI perfumes. I feel like they last, and they're one of those perfumes that last so well that you don't even smell them anymore. I almost go nose blind, but I walk past someone and someone's like, oh, you smell really good. I always get complimented the most on my KAYALI perfumes. Oh, I have another one. It's the Fleur Majesty Rose. It's the Majesty, whatever, Rose Royal 31. You know what it is? I'm not even that big of a rose scented person. It's the dang on freaking bottle. That's embarrassing. Shut up, Rhonda. All right. Anyways, let me know if you have it. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let's jump back over to some makeup products that just keep selling right out of my mother trucking cart. That's lovely. Givenchy Prism Libre Blurring and Color Correcting Matte Press Powder. Listen, I could care less about the rosacea on my cheeks. People on the beauty channel apparently get very, very butthurt over the fact that I don't color correct my rosacea. And this is ridiculous because I shouldn't even let people in my head that much to think I need this. How much is this? $60 powder to color correct. Again, shut up, Rhonda. This one is 04 and it's for medium shade skin tones. It has green and peaches and purples. Apparently everything that rude people say that I need. Do you see why I choose animals over people? Then I have in here the DIOR Backstage Eyeshadow Palette. Pretty sure I had this at one point. The 002 Smoky Essentials. You know, here's the thing. I know now, like, it's one of those things where I love to fill my cart up and then remorse de-shop later. And then I come back and I look at it and I'm like, what do you love about it? Because if you really look at it, you have a lot of these shades in your unconditional palette. And I'm like, oh, that's why I love it. This is something that I did feel like was a really good deal, and with the Sephora collection you can get that 30% off. And this is the Sephora Blush Cream and Powder Palette. This is freaking adorable. All right, it does come in, the shade I'm showing is the shade that I probably will pick up, maybe, I don't know, don't really need it. It is in Candy Lover 01. It does come in a total of 4, and I really like this one, Sunset. This one is really cute too. I love me like more of an apricot-y kind of orangey blush for some reason, but it's called Sunset Chaser. But they have 4 in total, and it is like a cream, and it looks like maybe a matte and like a satin kind or radiant kind of blusher palette, and I feel like that's a really good flippin' deal. You know what I mean? So it's already just $18 and you're gonna get 30% off of it. So that's why I'm saying I feel like it's a really good flippin' deal. Is there anything else? Of course there's other things, girl. Okay, let's see. Recommendations. I'm gonna have to say those KAYALI perfumes. Those KAYALI perfumes make excellent gifts, and on top of that, I love to mix and layer them. So for me, for example, you can't go wrong with rock candy. Hold on, let me pull it up because I never say it actually correct. This is what I mix with the candy one. So this one by KAYALI mixes so perfectly. Can you wear it alone? Sure. But I love to mix Yum Bougie Marshmallow 81 KAYALI with Vanilla Candy Rock. Wow, was I off? Okay. Those two mixed together are the perfect combination, and when you're getting the 20% off, you truly just can't feel guilty about it, because here's the thing. I have held out at times for Black Friday thinking KAYALI was going to give me a better deal than Sephora, and it don't. It does not. Wow, Rhonda's really just jacking up her sentences there. It does not. So I always just go with it, because the ones that KAYALI reduces on Black Friday are never the ones that I want, as far as like this. Another one that layers absolutely wonderful is the Eden Sparkle Lunche. Again, you can wear it alone. This one pairs well too with the Yum Pistachio. Is that how it? Yeah, it's Yum Pistachio Gelato. Those two, once again, pair so good, and again, I get so many compliments every time that I wear it. Everyone is always like, what is it? And I'm like, ooh, I'm almost embarrassed to tell you, because it's 2 and they're not inexpensive. But you can get the smaller size, which, by the way, those are going to sell out first, which those make great stocking stuffers. But I love pairing those because the Yum Pistachio has this yummy, clean kind of scent to it. And then when you pair it with the Eden, you get that nice sweet twist. So it's like a clean sweet, gourmand-y kind of layering. But if you love sweet, sweet, yummy, delicious, then I would highly, highly, highly recommend. Oh wait, I'm kind of curious about this one. Have you guys gotten this one in particular from KAYALI? Because now I'm like, ooh, I love vanilla scents. I'll come back to what I was saying, potentially. Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. I see vanilla and cocoa and I'm like, ooh, ooh, and it's coconut jasmine vanilla bourbon. Let me know if you guys have that. Do I need it? Should I add it to cart? Stop, Rhonda. Right, at this point, it's literally boiling down to emotional shopping. So, you know, there's that. That's just so great. Yum Bougie Marshmallow mixed with the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. Almost, dyslexic brain. That one paired with the Strawberry Marshmallow just has this yummy goodness. Especially if you wear, like me, I always match my hair perfumes to whatever perfume I'm wearing. So I love the Hot Shots by Amy. You have to get that off Amazon. Or the Kitsch Warm Vanilla. Those pair beautifully with the KAYALI Yum Bougie and Vanilla, whatever I said, Candy Rock, Rock Candy, blah, blah, blah. Another restock I do need to do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is the Charlotte Tilbury. Here's another thing. Like, I'm going to keep it brutally honest with y'all. I do love doing dupes, but at the end of the day, there are things that you definitely freaking notice the difference if you wear things for a hot doggone minute. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Once again, let's talk about MCO Beauty. Let's talk about e.l.f. Yes, they've made similar items to this Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Honestly, yes, you can get the look wearing them. Like if I did a side-by-side, they do look identical. But here's what I started to notice. The MCO Beauty and the e.l.f. side started to almost like flare my pores up, where the Charlotte Tilbury side, the Hollywood Flawless Filter, never did that. So I'd say maybe my skin is too sensitive to constantly use the e.l.f. and the MCO Beauty, and maybe you can, but for me, it started to show too much texture and almost dry out my skin. So like I said, I kind of backed away from doing the whole is it a dupe or just a waste of money, because for me it ended up wasting my money buying the inexpensive and trying to make it work for me. Like I said, the first couple days it was working, it was doing great, but when I was continuously doing it, no, my skin was not having it whatsoever. So I had to go back to the Charlotte Tilbury. So yeah, there's times that you can definitely get the dupe side and make it look good, make it work for you. But then there's times that it's like, well, is it worth it? Let me work it and reverse it. Anyways, that's my video. I forgot to mention that I have popped up throughout this video. You can shop my actual like little pictures that are popping up for you guys. And I want to say a ginormous thank you if you do. You can shop it as I'm talking throughout the video, and I definitely appreciate it. Now, if you don't want to shop those pictures that are popping up as I'm talking about the product, I will have everything linked and listed for you guys down below. I'm sorry, I'm very scatterbrained and emotional right now. Worried about my child that's going out of the country, and I'm worried about my new son over here. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking out this video. If only I could do my try-on hauls in here, I would freeze. I cannot. I still have to film try-on hauls for today. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And eventually you will get to see Buddy or Bobby Booeen, because I need all the positive energy, positive thoughts. And if you guys have any tips on taking a cat that, I swear to you, he was not feral. I think he's just really upset because of all he had to have done yesterday at the vet. And I'm thinking maybe he just doesn't feel that great, considering like he has fleas, and they did treat him for worms. So, and obviously we have to keep them separated because she's healthy. So if you guys have any tips on getting a cat out of the corner, let me know down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Sorry for the, no, I'm not sorry for the tears. I feel my feels, and if you don't like it, click away. All right, until next time, friends, as always, kisses from Kentucky. Bye. With you, I feel like breaking rules on the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us too.